In this video, we are going to find the domain of f of x equals the natural log of 5 minus x all over the square root of x minus 2. And we're going to write our answer in interval notation. So first, let's take a look at ln of 5 minus x all over the square root of x minus 2. So for the domain, we have two constraints. The first constraint is that we know that the input of the natural log must be positive. So in other words, we know that 5 minus x has to be greater than 0. So if we add x to both sides, this tells us that 5 is greater than x. Okay, the next constraint we have is that we know that the square root of x minus 2 cannot be 0 because it's in the denominator, but since x minus 2 is under the square root, we know that x minus 2 has to be greater than or equal to 0, but since it's in the denominator, we know that it cannot be 0. So we know that x minus 2 is greater than 0, so we can add 2 to both sides and get x is greater than 2. Okay, so putting this together, we have 5 is greater than x, and x is greater than 2. So in other words, we can write this as 2 is less than x is less than 5. So notice that 2 and 5 are not included in the domain. So when we go to write this in interval notation, it'll just look like curved parentheses 2, comma 5, curved parentheses. And that is our final answer. If this video was helpful, feel free to like and subscribe.